Good morning. I'm just gonna check on our sick doe. It's been, I think, 2 days since I've picked up the camera. Here she is. She's just nibbling at little bits of grain here. She's doing okay. Hi, sweetie. She's been doing good. I started giving her a little bit of grain last night. She started doing really well like 2 days ago. Again, eating, grazing, she wasn't like ravenous, but she was feeling better and she was eating. Now, of course, our main concern is, since she's so close to kidding, is keeping her energy levels up, because being off feed the end of gestation is like just asking for pregnancy toxemia. So I've been giving her just little tiny bits of grain so that she's getting something, but she's not like horking it all down, because I don't want to throw her stomach out of whack again. So I'm going to test her ketones later. I'm trying to beat the rain here, so that's not on my priority list. She'll be fine for another 2 hours. Right now I'm gonna go spread some seed. There's like rain forecast, I think like 4 out of the next 6 days, so it should germinate well even if it doesn't get trampled in. So I'm gonna do that quick. And then I see some does that are ready for breeding. They're in heat. It was my plan to get them sorted for breeding in the next couple days, but I think I got like 4 in heat, so I might as well try to get them sorted today. So I'm setting up fence in like 5 different pastures because I've got 5 different groups. Rain's coming in like an hour and a half. I'm home alone. I don't have any help yet right now anyway, and I probably won't before the rain starts. So we'll see how far we get. You can see how like pugged down and cruddy this looked. And this section here was not great to start with, but now it's really, really bad. So we're just gonna spread some seed out like kind of from here to right there, which is where they were during the rain. So normally I use a spreader, but it's so pugged down that I don't think that'll work. I think it'll be too bumpy, so I'm just gonna spread it by hand. All right, I have all 5 fenced areas set up, ready to go. I need to run in the house, get my clipboard, and then I'm going to I don't have any way to sort right now because all of my panels are being used for creep and small pens. So what I'm gonna do is just spray paint each of them so they're color sorted, and then at least I can have a quick visual when I'm sorting out. I think that'll save me a little time. Then I don't have to keep picking up my clipboard to see who's supposed to be in which group. Whitey, how'd you get up there? Can't quite see it, but there's actually a gap underneath there for ventilation. And then they crawl out and they can't jump down, but they can't get back in. Oh yeah. Can't figure out. Whitey, come here. Just jump down here. Whitey, here, kitty, 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 kitty. Come here. Just come here. Jump onto me. Come here. Whitey, for God's sake. Come here, dummy. Can you jump on this spool here? Come here. Yeah, all right. You're not that high. You can get down. This is the greenhouse is like built into the ground, so the concrete block goes up to the bottom of this plastic here. So this side is much lower, but when they crawl out on the other side, they really cannot get down because it's like 6 feet higher. All right, I just got to get all the kids in, get the does out from the back. The rain looks close on the radar, so the likelihood of me being able to get these all sorted out and up to their breeding paddocks is slim to none, but we'll try. We'll see how far we can get. If I can even just get the ones sorted out that I think are in heat, that's at least something. Come girls, come girls. Good girl, Peanut. You lead the way. Come on, girls. A little slow today. Go in. No. Go in. Yeah. You're one of the ones in heat. Come on, scoot your booty. I just always assume this is all of them. They've never come on their own and left anybody out there. So I got my clipboard and all my paints here. So I'm just gonna start marking them all. So if my husband does come before it rains, he can help me sort them out and this will go quicker. Pink first. Paisley. Okay, orange. We've got umber. There might actually be more in heat than I thought. Some of them are acting super crazy. All right, everybody's sorted. I'm sopping wet. Got rained on for an hour, but it's done. There's gonna be a break. They're already wet, so it probably doesn't matter. There's gonna be a break in the rain in like 2 hours, so I'll go get some shelters and get them out there. It's a light rain. It's not like it's thunderstorms or anything, so I mean, it's rain. They won't die. They'll be fine. So I didn't pick up the camera again yesterday. Turned into a total disaster. My husband came out to help. Every time we got goats back in where they were supposed to be, they blew through fences. We tried to move shelters in, they didn't stay there. It was like complete pandemonium. I've never, ever had trouble with goats going through fences before. We put up extra strands, and I was like, what is the problem? You've all seen rain before. And then it occurred to me, they haven't. A good portion of my livestock, like all my does, are 2 years old or less. I have a couple grandmas, and that's it. We have only had like a maximum of 3/10 of rain at a time in their entire lifetime. They haven't seen rain. Like, it just never occurred to me. They're totally princesses and not used to this. So the ones that I had over eating weeds and stuff around things were standing outside the barn this morning. What do we have here? Beaujolais. All right, come on, let's go in here for now. Go in. Which, they don't go anywhere. I don't care if they get out. They aren't gonna go anywhere. We live on a gravel road. They're not gonna get hit. So I have them in the yard for now. They have a little bit of shelter area here. So now I have kind of 3 little groups here, which I didn't plan on, which means I need to feed them because they aren't in a pasture. So it's like more water buckets, more feeding. It's a pain in the butt. But until this rain stops, I just talked to my dad and he said we have had 7 inches and 8/10, I think he said. 8/10 or 9/10 in 5 days. That's more than we've had the last like 2 summers combined. Well, I have found the cattle. I have found goats. I have found polywire all over the ground. Can you not move, please? Let me step on this while you untangle yourself. Walk that way. Perfect. Get in there. Everybody go. Come on, guys. Come on. Come, Bess. Come, Bess. Mama cow's bringing up the rear. Come on. Let's go, Granny. Come on. Last one across the finish line. All right, I've got almost everybody back where they should be, or good enough for now. I am like sopping wet up to my hips. So I'm gonna have to go in and change. I just gotta get the greenhouse opened up. It is Memorial Day. I don't think I'm going to have the smashing hit sale that I normally do. Like last year was nonstop, super busy on Memorial Day. I don't think I'm going to see it this year because we've had so much rain. Like nobody's even thinking about the garden. I am open for another week yet. So I'm thinking today will be a slow day. I'm only open till 1, which is fine. We're just going to hunker down. I'm going to go in and change my clothes so I don't look like a drowned rat. Good morning. All right, it's a new week. That doe is still not kitted. I work tonight. I think if she's not kidding by tonight, I might induce her because I don't think those kids are alive anyway. We'll see. The only real thing I've got on my list this morning, while my husband is home to help for a little bit, is I want to get this breeding group that I'm in now, that's in here, that just became a whole debacle because of the rain, needs to get back up on the neighbor's property, and I can open it up for those guys in the corner. Nora, do you want your bottle? I gotta get her bottle and get her out by the cows. I've got a girl coming for a meeting who's leasing my gardens. I'm gonna kind of show her the ropes. She's doing like mostly fall markets, so she hasn't planted anything yet, but unfortunately this year, the weeds have really taken off because of all the rain, and we had a lot of warm weather early, so she's got her work cut out for her. So I've got that, and then I got to work later today, so unless she kids, there won't be much going on here today. So I don't think I told you, but I had 1, 2, 3 rabbits kindle, Fatty here did not kindle. She's got another day or two that she could possibly, but I don't think she's pregnant. So she's had 2 chances. We might give her one more, I'm not sure. Otherwise she might be out of here. So they had relatively small litters this time. I think it was 4, 4, and 2, or 4, 5, and 4, 4, and 6, or 4, 5, and 6, something like that. That's really small for, I don't know. I don't like the feed I'm on. My litter sizes have gone down since I've gone on it. The feed that I do like isn't sold anywhere near here. I'd have to go at least an hour and a half and buy a full pallet at a time. I just don't have that many rabbits anymore, which is what we used to do, but I can't justify that. I don't know. We'll see now once they're getting greens in the summer and their nutrition is up if that improves, but I'm on the fence about keeping the rabbits anyway, so I don't know what I'm doing there. But I do not like this feed, and all the other options are literally twice the price, and I don't know that they're any better. So I don't know. We'll go through this summer, and I need to decide before winter if I'm even going to keep the rabbits, if it's worth it or not. All right, so we're playing musical goats today. We finally got a group to stay up at the neighbor's place. It's been kind of a disaster trying to get them to stay there. We've separated them into small breeding groups. Nobody's liking it. We tried getting them to stay up there. They kept running back. So this morning we went and put a small group up there that has no teenagers in it. They're all staying. I think the teenagers were the problem, and I don't know. Anyway, they're all up there. So now I got one of these groups in that pasture I'll leave them out there for a couple hours. I've got these little guys that were crammed in the corner. They want out. But for now, I'm gonna take these guys, put them in the yard, bring them through here, put them in here, grab the feeder, mix feed, put it back in, put these guys back in, and then I'm gonna let those guys out of that corner feeder so they can have some room to run around. Alright friends, everybody out. Do you ever feel like you're being watched? This one's always keeping tabs on me, right, Badger? Making sure I'm safe. Good girl. All right, feed's finally mixed. I've had to stop a bunch of times for greenhouse customers, so finally got that done. Now we'll play musical goats again, and we'll get that thing loaded up and put back in there. Hey, are you stuck? I need to open this door. Can you get it? Keep going. Pull, pull, pull. Ugh. Make my life difficult. Can you get her? No. This is what happens when you're stupid. Nobody wants to be friends with the stupid girl. Okay, now keep pulling. Guys, it's been like an hour and a half. You're okay. Nobody's dying. You had hay. Somebody's gonna get hurt. Somebody is getting hurt. Somebody's getting hurt. Let's not hurt each other. Be nice to your friends.